Hey everybody, welcome to the Demystified Network. We're talking a new show name here. That's right, Demystified Network as the podcast name, because I'm announcing the second book and it's all about NFTs. So it's no more just cryptocurrency. Not done with cryptocurrency yet. There's a lot more to talk about there, and it's going to be all in the news in the next few weeks as they start talking about how the meltdown of the exchanges and whatever's going on with these guys that are ripping people off. You know, I warned you about that in the book, and it's going to happen. But, you know, let's not worry about that. Let's get on to more exciting things. And here's the cover of book 2. That is the NFT, Demystifying NFTs. It is all about why they're more than just trading cards and exchangeable artwork and things of that nature. There's some really, really awesome utility behind that. And I'm going to talk more in depth about the techie stuff in the second book. The first book was very, very beginner level of understanding of blockchain and the associated technologies on purpose so that you all get that. And going back to that book, it's still 99 cents for the next few weeks. Rise and React Media right here. They are taking care of me and putting me out in front of people. That's why I'm letting you download the book again for 99 cents. They have put out some YouTube videos, an interview with me in short forms so that you guys can see what this is all about. I answer individual questions in those videos. And if you have any desire to have me on your show or your network, your podcast, TV, radio, whatever it is, contact these guys and they'll hook you up with me. I'm excited because I'm already getting some really cool bookings that are going to be in the next couple of weeks. Just to jump into the second book for a minute, here's some real world examples of NFTs and how they're used. And we're going to be really delving into the extra application behind NFTs instead of just trading them as commodities or artwork or JPEGs or whatever, including the books. Both books are going to be available on NFT as well as audiobook and paperback and yada yada. In fact, we have the brand new front cover with the bestseller star there from Amazon. Number 1 bestseller on the digital currency list for, I think, like 3 weeks running. That's pretty exciting. So we're going to hopefully jump back on that list now that the book is available. I'd be happy to sign autographed copies as Christmas gifts. Just let me know and send me an email at chuck@chuckpalm.com. We'll get that out to you. And then the infographic. I've been working pretty hard to describe what an NFT is that will look a lot like, the old cover of Demystifying Cryptocurrency. NFTs are going to be, I think, the next really exciting way to verify usability, to verify ownership and provenance of the data. And, once you're in that list of your NFT, you own it forever. It's a serial number. It never changes. So that's kind of the cool stuff that I talk a little bit about in the second book. So we got a lot to cover this week. It's been really, really busy with all the meltdowns of the exchanges and all the celebrities that have lost a ton of money. I warned you about it. You got to read the book. Just be careful who and what you invest in. Do your homework, do a little research. It's not that hard. Thanks again for watching. I'll catch you on the backside of this. Okay, so I've had to put off the production of this show for about 3 or 4 days now because of all this nonsense going on with FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried, who is now in jail and would just coincidentally not be appearing before Congress. They arrested him the day before he was supposed to appear. Take from that what you will. I find it fishy. I'm looking at an article right now that I put on our website for you to take a look at, and I'm going to put the link up here. I'll also have it in the show notes, and I cover just A to Z everything about what is going on with Sam Bankman-Fried and the breakdown of the FTX meltdown. It's all here. There's a lot more. Obviously, I could type articles for days on this crypto meltdown, but just remember one thing: this was an altcoin backed company. They had no real assets. They had no Bitcoin. They had no Ethereum that would stave off this kind of collapse, even if there wasn't fraud involved, which it surely looks like there was. The warning signs were there. We can see the articles have been posted for, just months and months. There was interviews over a year ago that, really put the writing on the wall. And if you didn't see it, you just weren't looking. I mean, people got taken in because they weren't paying attention. That's the bottom line. The Insider also has this amazing story about Caroline Ellison, who was running the Alemeda investment arm of SBF's empire, I guess you would say. It is just a fascinating read. I'm going to put the links in there too, but you should understand that, these literal kids between 23 to 27 years old were running this company without any financial backing, any financial training or understanding or history in running any kind of market exchange like this. And you just can't put faith in something when the credentials aren't there. The bona fides are really important when somebody's handling your money. So, look at these kinds of articles. There's another one on FX Street, and they talk about how this implosion could be all the way back to the Terra meltdown, the Terra Luna exchange, and how that, took out so many little companies that SBF and others swooped in to try to, devour, and it bit them in the butt. I mean, bottom line, they were trying to get bought out and acquired by Binance, which, is now the largest crypto exchange on the planet. But, when the investigators went in and they started to look at how we're going to form this Chapter 11, the bottom line was the new CEO said it was grossly inexperienced and unsophisticated leadership that caused this whole meltdown. And I think that's just the understatement of the decade. This was completely a rug pull. No, I think it's worse than a rug pull. I would use the term flat out fraud. I mean, there are political implications. There are really improper commingling of funds. The SEC knew about this, which is another thing that just baffles me, how we can ignore that these little guys that are demanding to be managed and taken under the wing of larger regulatory agencies. That is not DeFi. That is not the idea of taking money out of the hands of the money changers. There are so many signs that, when you're dealing with billions of client money, I gotta tell you, they bought Super Bowl commercials. They were on the MLB uniforms for the umpires with their logo. Everybody was taken in by them, and it was really, really easy to see that this was not a well-run organization, let alone somebody that just had pure fraud in his heart. When you start going back to the Twitter interviews from over a year ago, and you look at the articles, I mentioned this one earlier, the warning signs were there. I'll have more explanation in the accompanying article with the links at the end of the show. And there's just so much going on. I'm going to cut another episode here real soon and just focus on FTX and how that all went down. Once again, I am more than thankful. I am more than grateful for all that you have done for just the launch of my book and this new venture that I'm on. I'm glad to say I'm no longer doing it alone. I've got some help, and hopefully that'll be really evident soon as we're going to start increasing the frequency of not just the crypto podcasts, but again, we're going to be talking about all the demystified blockchain stuff. That to me is the next version of the web that's going to be crucial to how people manage their day-to-day lives, not just their money. So once again, you have my most sincere thanks, and I look forward to seeing you in another episode. Thanks again, everybody. Have a great week.